most polls show that a majority of Americans support a pathway to legal status or citizenship for undocumented immigrants who arrived in the United States as children. Congress has tried, as you both know, and failed numerous times to pass such legislation. Mr. O'Day, would you vote yes or no on a narrow legislation that provides a path to citizenship, to deferred action for childhood arrivals or DACA recipients, but which does not include any other immigration provision, such as beefing up the border? Again, yes or no, and then explain your answer, sir.
No, we need a comprehensive bill. We need one that safes up and secures the border, which includes putting up a barrier to give working sheriffs, Border Patrol a break down there. That's what they're asking us to do. In that same bill, I would support legislation that would include DACA recipients getting their citizenship. In addition to that, we need to streamline our immigration system. It needs to be predictable. As I said earlier, I have guys that have worked for me 15 years, and they've been on different visas, and they cannot get their citizenship. It's broken. We need to fix the whole thing at one time. That's how you get 60 signatures on a bill so it can actually pass the Senate. And then I will work hard to go over and talk to the Congress to make sure we can get it passed there. We need relief at the border.
Quick follow-up question, Mr. O'Day. Give us a number, any number, that if Congress allocates on an annual basis, you would believe, you believe would be sufficient to secure the border. I just need a number.
Well, right now, the number I've heard is $40 billion to get started, which would include 18,000 new Border Patrol and helping to complete that wall.
Mr. Bennet, some in your party insist that any legislation on this question must include a broader population than just the DACA recipients. If a narrow proposal is before you in the U.S. Senate that provides a path to citizenship to only DACA recipients, would you vote yes or no? Again, give me an answer, yes or no, and then explain your answer.
For DACA?
For DACA,
yes. Yes.
A standalone bill.
Yes. Yes.
Explain your answer, sir.
Yeah, and that puts me in a totally different place from where Joe O'Day is, who just said that he wouldn't vote against a standalone bill for DACA. There's bipartisan support for that. I hope we'll be able to get it done. With the immigration bill, in 2013, we had a pathway to citizenship for the 11 million people. We had the most progressive DREAM Act that had ever been written. We dealt with the visa issues that I know have been a huge pain point for Joe O'Day's business and for agriculture all over Colorado. And we had $40 billion of border security in it. But you know what? We weren't taxing people to pay for that border security. That was paid for by immigration fees as people were coming in to the economy. I think that'd be a lot better way of doing it. And we have to find a way to do it. Unfortunately, the president that Joe O'Day voted for twice after he called Mexicans rapists on the first day of his campaign made it impossible for the National Republican Party to move forward on immigration. I'm hoping that the economic consequences for this country have become so clear to them that they know we need labor here, that we're going to be able to get back to a bipartisan.
A quick follow-up question, Mr. Bennet. How much do you think it would cost to secure the border on an annual basis? Again, just give me a number.
I would say, I don't have it right here, I'd say $40 billion in inflation-adjusted dollars from 2013 would cover it.
Thank you.